I graduated middle school and I was sent to see my Aunt Eunice and Uncle Jerry in Chicago in their 29th-story luxury apartment on Lakeshore Drive. It was a Friday night, and my uncle hands me the Chicago Tribune and says, "Hey kid, why don't you pick out something for us to do?" The first thing that caught my eye was a black and white photograph of a paunchy middle-aged man with a prominent nose and a sweaty strand of comb-over hair hanging in his eye and a wide, manic grin. It was Zero Mostel, appearing live on stage in Ionesco's Rhinoceros at the Edgewater Beach Hotel Grand Ballroom Dinner Theater. Zero Mostel looked exactly like my dad. And I asked my uncle, I said, "Do you see the resemblance?" He said, "Yeah, that could be your dad." I said, "Let's go see this." Well, he thought it was a movie. My Aunt Eunice thought it was a circus, that Zero Mostel looked like a clown. She looked a little closer and she said, "Oh, honey, it's the theater." Look, I'm willing to do whatever it is you want to do tonight, but just know that your old Aunt Eunice is a flatlands Okie from Ashtabula, Ohio. And a night of live stage drama is not my particular cup of tea. Well, my Aunt Eunice, my Uncle Jerry, and I went to the Edgewater Beach Hotel Grand Ballroom Dinner Theater to have prime rib and see Zero Mostel. And just as they served our dinner plates, the house lights went down, the stage lights came up on Zero Mostel. And the way he waved his large hands and spoke in that deep baritone voice, this was my dad on stage. And I started to cry. Nobody was looking at me. Everybody was riveted on Zero Mostel. That was not an African rhinoceros. It was an Asiatic rhinoceros. And what are you doing scrutinizing me like I'm some sort of a strange animal? You better stay out of my way or I'll run you down. And then he tears off all his clothes, transforms into a rhinoceros, joins the murderous herd in the street, and is gone. In the cab ride home, I was stunned. This was my father on stage, back from the grave to reenact his death live on stage. And I wanted somebody to answer the question, why would anybody do a play like that? "I have no idea," said my Aunt Eunice, and she rolled down the window of the taxi cab and lit a cigarette. "He's upset, Jerry. We shouldn't have taken him to that." No. Okay, well, tomorrow night we'll take him to see Peter Sellers and the Pink Panther." My aunt and uncle were ill-equipped to answer my questions. My uncle was a Jewish real estate attorney, and my aunt was a flatlands Okie from Ashtabula. We rode the rest of the way home in silence past the luxury apartments on Lakeshore Drive. And I wondered what kind of a room Zero Mostel was staying in. I wondered how he was going to remove all that gray rhinoceros makeup.